Hi, Rachel.
Hi,
You
Rachel.
have a friend. Hello.
Ooh. So we are obsessed with Gabby's Dollhouse. We have been watching the show over and over. Netflix is probably wondering what the heck is going on with us so much. But my first question to you is, Gabby is one of our favorite characters, and I know that Layla plays her. Did you know from the start that you wanted her to play Gabby, or was there a moment when you were like, she's Gabby?
Well, the original Gabby was modeled after my daughter, Gabby. I have who's going to college next year.
This is from the pitch materials. I love showing this. This is the original Gabby, Jen's daughter.
And we set a wide casting net. We saw over 1,000 girls, and Lila was the one who just really stood out because of her connection. She sort of jumped through the screen, and she naturally had that growth mindset,
playfulness, laughing at herself, and those eyebrows were just so expressive. She was she could translate very easily to an animated character. She had all those wonderful characteristics.
Oh, yeah, she brings a smile to our face every time the show comes on. She is perfect. So
we're so glad you like her. We do too. We just got done in the studio working with her. It was so lovely getting to be in person again. And she's just such a great kid off stage. Like she's just a quality human kid. So great role model. I have a question for you. What's your favorite cat of all the cats?
Who's your favorite cat?
Well, my favorite cat is Pandy because
good old Pandy Paws. He's a lovey. Do you like how he's not alive and then he comes alive?
Yeah, and I love when he hug attacks.
Yeah, we love the hug attacks too. Those are fun. I'm glad, because we were debating, should we do one in every show, a hug attack? And we're like, yeah, we should do a hug attack in every show. Do you find him every time?
I don't have one, but can I ask about the ears?
Yes. What about the ears?
How did Gabby get the ears before?
Ooh, that is a very good backstory question. Well, we were talking about that the dollhouse, maybe her grandparents gave her. So maybe I think the ears maybe came along with the dollhouse. I don't know if anybody knows.
The magic of the ears. And we have an episode where Baby Box shows you how to make your very own Pandy ears and Gabby ears. And we think maybe Gabby made them because she loved Pandy so much. Pandy was her favorite stuffed animal, so she made them. And then they brought the magic and let her go into the dollhouse with Pandy.
So I love that not only does the show do the unboxing and has the cats and it's all that stuff, but it's also educational. You know, there's one episode in particular where Gabby brings out her book of mistakes. Yes. And she cherishes her mistakes and she puts them in there. And I was talking to my daughter, and I had this whole conversation about that episode and that book. What other lessons do you hope kids take away from Gabby's Dollhouse?
Well, I think that the growth mindset idea was something that we try to infuse into every script. Gabby is obviously the most growth mindset, and then the different characters are different levels because we all have some fixed mindset and some growth mindset. But we really want to model for kids that making mistakes is part of the learning process, and you don't need to be afraid to make a mistake, and it's fine, and you can, take some of the stigma out of making mistakes, because without mistakes you don't learn anything.
And then right, exactly, and that it's okay not to know something. So one signature line she has pretty much in every episode is, "I don't know yet." So just because you don't know something now doesn't mean you can't learn how to do it, and you will know it.
Right, and asking for help, whether it's from an adult or from your friends, is something that we really try to model.
Yeah, we're all in this together, that, you know, your friends can help you figure out things that you don't know.
We have a song, the Whoopsie song. Whoopsie, I made a mistake and it's okay. Just, you know, taking that, you know, mistakes are something to be celebrated.
Yeah, and then also, you know, growing on that too, you know, a lot of the characters do have a growth mindset as well, like Pillow Cat, of rolling with it and writing your own story. So you're in charge. You can make the choices to make whatever happen you want to happen. And if it doesn't happen how you thought, you roll with it. You just flexible thinking and creativity. And of course, humor. We hope that there's a lot of humor that is embodied in the show, that is infectious, that just, you know, continues when kids turn off the show.
So the question has been asked, what were your favorite cat characters? And I know it's like probably like choosing your favorite child.
Yes.
You know, it's really hard to
on the day.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite episode? One that you like the most?
Mine comes in one upcoming one of cousins. Of, you know, I loved having play dates with my cousins, and we have a Keki's cousins come to visit, and we have a cupcake cousin play date, and also Kittens in the live actions. Floyd cousins are there, but I especially love the growth mindset story, because I'm a little like this, being a producer and wanting things to be a certain way in my house, of setting up, you know, we're going to make cookies, and Keiki gets upset because the cousins aren't going along or playing with the way that he wanted, how we set it up. They're doing something different. And over the course of the episode, he relaxes and sees that it's okay. They're still all having fun. You just roll with it. Maybe it's not what you want it to happen, but it's still good. And I feel as a adult and as a mom, that is a lesson that I like to keep reminding myself of, because I'm like, I didn't want to plan it that way. This isn't how. No, don't put frosting on your brother's head. Like, no, just put it on the cookies. But, you know, that's a fun memory for them, and making cookies and playing. And that's what it's all about anyway. It's not the most perfect looking cookie. It's about the process. So that's one of my favorite episodes. How about you?
I love the hiccups episode. I just feel like it epitomizes the sort of quirky, unusual things that we try to push for every script. You know, the idea that, you know, there's so many preschool shows out there, and everybody's done their pirate episode or their birthday episode, and so we're always very, very conscious of trying to figure out, like, what's the Gabby's approach to birthday.
Birthday Party Island, of course.
Yes. And I love the hiccups episode because I just feel like each method they try is so unique. And I do love Pandy's birthday, because we go to Birthday Party Island. What's not to love there? But also a big growth mindset is at the very end of the show, Keiki comes out with this fantastic, beautiful birthday cake, and Pandy accidentally knocks it off the table and smashes the whole cake. And Gabby picks it up and it's all destroyed. And he's like, I've ruined the party. And Gabby said, it's not ruined. We can still eat it. She's like, it's even better, because instead of a birthday cake, we're going to have smash cake, and everybody can eat it with their hands because it's already smashed. Just that idea of turning things around. And as we know as moms, things never go the way you planned them, but being able to kind of roll with it and think on your feet and make the best of things. And those are the best memories that kids will have from their childhood, the times that things went wrong. And so that's one of my favorite episodes.
How about you? I'm curious what episode spoke to you.
Well, I've watched them all so many times, but I liked the first one with the alien. I thought my favorite character is Cat Rat.
Yes, I love Cat Rat too.
That's great.